Good morning, guys. What's good, LB? Alright, guys, so I do have the weekly SPX chart open here. Just one thing that I do want to say right here is that if this candle opened at, where did it open? 38.80, right? So let's just write these levels down here. So this candle opened at 38.80 this week, or you guys can look at SPY actually will be better, I think, but let's just go with this 30.80 plus, right? If we close above 38.80 plus this week, that's putting in a reversal candle higher than last week, means there's still some bounce in the market, people are still buying, then we can even go test 3,900, 4,000, there's no doubt. And then we see what happens at 3,900 and 4,000. All right, so I wouldn't be surprised that we come and test these levels, which I'm open-minded to. If we do come and test these levels, which is a very good possibility, but the only thing is earnings is starting next week, right? Some bank earnings came this week already. We'll go over them shortly, so let's see what happens. But for today's plan, the most important number is 38.25. I think LB has the same one, on the same line. And 38.25, if we hold above it, there will be positive gamma buildup, means there will be more buying going on into the market. The flows will hold the market up. And below 38.25, worry to downside remains. All right. So when we get, then yesterday this level was 3,900. All right. So today would have been very easy for me to make a play. But now that we're at 38.25, what happens to it? 38.25, if we're under it, is going to act as resistance. Above it, it will act as support. All right, so it's going to be a little tricky day today, and plus we have the option expiration. What happens today, right? Personally, I really don't know. I don't have an idea around this level. Where do we go? All right, because we can definitely bounce, but then I also see downside as well. Okay, and then we do have FOMC next week, and so let's see what happens. So these are the key levels that I have, and then under 3,800. It's not good, but I think they might hold around 3,800. But let's see. And we do have some Fed speakers coming in today, so this is all I'm watching for SPX for today. All right. And SPY also, if you draw a weekly candle right here, it opened at a 385. All right, 385. So above 385 or 386, I would say above 386, I can see a reversal. But even that, I would not count it. But usually, if this candle closes red, there's a good chance next week we come and test the lows. All right, it's a very good possibility. All right, something like this. All right, so, right here. My mouse not too good. So something like this area right here. Okay, so there's a very good chance we can come and test the lows next week. Okay, so let's see how that goes. And yesterday I took one position. It's a swing position that I took, well, with earnings in it, so about a few weeks out. I took some Tesla spreads to the downside, 650, right? 650. The reason I took the spreads because if Tesla holds, I want my puts to be closer to the money, because if it does go up higher towards 750 or something, you know. So basically my play was this. I'll explain why I did that play. 650 and 600. So I bought 650 calls, and I sold 600 puts, not calls, puts. My bad. 650 puts. All right. The reason I did that, because if Tesla does go higher, if Tesla does go towards these levels, let's say today Tesla rips, next Monday, Tuesday it holds, I can buy these same puts that I sold for premium. I don't know how much I sold them for. Let's say if I sold them for 20, just an example, I don't know the price, and these go down to 5 or 6, I can buy these back. Lock in the profits on the 600 puts alone. And then the 650 puts, let's say if they were maybe 30 bucks, just for example, and these go down to maybe 15 or so, whatever, maybe I can just hold them. And even if these puts now go back to 25 on a dip, I can sell these, and overall I can lock in profits on my play. Okay, so sometimes spreads, that's how I manage them when I do see upside as well. So that's something, a very good possibility I might do with the spread if Tesla goes up. If Tesla does not go up, it goes down, I hold my spread. It's simple, I make money. Okay, so that's my play with Tesla, and let's see what happens. But Tesla also, I do understand that there's a good chance it can get these levels in the coming weeks and months if the market stays strong. All right, it can get to 800 really fast, actually, faster than I think it, you know. And then obviously it can break the lows as fast as well, right? So 800 can be fast on Tesla in case the market catches momentum and it goes. Some of these tech names will rip. All right, they will rip. Okay, but again, very uncertain at the moment, so I'm gonna manage. Costco, one name I'm looking at is currently trading at 511, and I think it's approaching this resistance near 520. And my play on Costco will be, if it goes to 520, I will add some I will add some longer dated bear spreads. So personally, I'm on Costco. Bear spreads have been working great. Why? Because it's, it's a triple digit, high triple digits stock, meaning more than 500 right now. The premium is good on those. This entire move up all the way from 440 to 511, like the straight move up on the weekly, the call premium is good. Okay, that's the reason I want to do bear spread. Basically, what's going to happen is Tesla goes towards this. Costco goes to these resistance. I'm going to sell this premium right above it, because even if it consolidates or has a little dip, I still lock in my profits. Okay, time decay, right? Basically, what I'm doing is I'm becoming a market maker kind of a guy who's going to collect this, right? Market makers, where do they make money from? Right here, time decay. Most options go to zero. Okay, so that's exactly what I'm doing, selling premium above, and I think it works great on Costco. We nailed it this entire week earlier, and I'm hoping to enter another position this week, maybe today itself, right? And let's see, for now, retail sales number came in strong. What does that mean for the market? It gives Fed more room to raise the rates. All right, it gives Fed more room to act, right? Not in our favor though, to bring inflation down. All right, so that's something for you guys to understand. So all these people are, oh, retail sales numbers are good, market's good, let's go buy. You guys need to understand the implications of those numbers. Those good numbers are bearish for the market. You guys, well, that's my take at least, right? So I hope it makes sense. LB, if you're listening, throw in your comments on that statement, because not everyone understands that. And not UUP or DXY, dollar near 110, it is showing some resistance. Let's see what happens. Can it bounce today? This is the weekly chart, by the way. Let's go on the daily so we have a better view. It is showing some supply right here above 109. So if dollar keeps coming down today, obviously that gives a little boost to the market. I think market will take that up as a positive. So far dollar is starting to come down. It can definitely come test 106, 107, and let's see what happens. Unless we get some crazy action on this side, right? Euro USD is also went to 1 and it's trying to bounce, right? It's psychological, right? So let's see how long this drama stands, and maybe it goes up for some time, and then maybe in the coming weeks it goes lower. So you guys need to understand what's going on in countries like Germany, Italy, right? There's a lot going on, even Spain, right? There's a lot of things going on in Europe, right? And their continent right now. So please do look into it, do some research. If they get affected, we also will get affected. Don't forget, right? So that's at a whole different level. Like, there's a lot of work required for this. TLT bonds also holding pretty well. Some inflows. They're trying to hold it, putting in a little base forming pattern. I think this will be more helped if we can get the 10-year even lower. Where the 10-year holds like this, and if it goes higher, if it does go higher, then TLT bonds might see some outflows. Okay, so keep that in mind. And apart from that, Google was ugly last few days, and yesterday's put this little on Jesus candle. Let's see what happens here. Pre-market is up, but I don't want to forget this selling that went off continuously. What happens, right? So there is weakness, right? I mean, if you guys zoom out now, if you guys zoom out of this chart, let's draw something, right? I'm going to teach you guys something here. Well, not teach you, you guys already know this, but some people have an issue drawing them the right way. So bear flag, you go like this, and you go like this. All right, that's a bear flag. Okay, that's a bear flag in the making, and they're likely going to break this down if Google is unable to hold these levels. All right, this is a huge bear flag on the daily. All right, all the way from, you can draw it from here also, right? But I just took this high point and all the way right here. Okay, so this is a huge bear flag in play on Google if it breaks down. So that's my one concern. But at the same time, one can argue that this is a very nice bottoming pattern and we can go up, which is also a possibility. All right, so let's see what happens. Personally, I'm kind of uncertain in the market. So what am I going to do? I'm going to sit back, relax. If I see a scalp play, I'll take it, but I'm not going to force a play. All right, that's the biggest skill set I have in the market. Not many people have that, and this saves me in the market, and I'm going to keep it. So I will miss 1,000 trades if I have to. Right now, I'm on that bridge where I don't know where the markets go, but if I see something, I'll grab it. God bless. I'll see you guys back in the chat.